For any of us listening to the Fifth Symphony of Tchaikovsky's, we are immediately captivated by images and by gestures that remind us of real life. It's all about the journey. It's all about the transformation from the first note and this motive that we call it the fate motive. He takes this motive from the very beginning and brings it in a different form, in a different character, in every one of the four movements. We are constantly reminded of the reality of fate. We are constantly reminded of the reality of cruel fate. The first movement, of course, is immediately created in a way that it captivates our imagination right away. The orchestra does this pum, 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 setting up the pace, but then the melody never matches with this. The melody is always dim, dim, pa pa, pa pa, pi pa pa. It's after the pulse, which gives it a sense of constant pulsation and constant searching. The second movement is actually the one that is closest to my heart because it does feature I would say the most beautiful French horn solo. If we remember Tchaikovsky for anything, it's his ability to do exactly this, to take 3 notes, 4 notes, and create something that everyone will be able to remember. He was very much in love with different men throughout his life. And this duality that he constantly had to live one life on the outside, one life on the inside. This is something that I think is very evident in the music. It's very evident in the turbulence of the music, where you have moments of pure serenity and peace. And then you have so many moments where it's like a person trying to scream, but they scream after they close the door to the outside world. The finale begins with the fate motive, but in a major key. And we have the orchestra start very proud and very open. Tchaikovsky then immediately goes into this fury. It's so full of energy and virtuosity and drama that I think, at least for me, I forget that the motive even exists. I completely forget about fate. And I think this is something that Tchaikovsky was trying to achieve, because then when it comes again at the very end, and this time really with the entire orchestra, not so much in a way that it's proud, but in a way that it's a little too obvious that it's supposed to be happy. He felt the arrival of the end. He was very aware of this. So the fifth one is really the last step before the final cadence, I would call it, of Tchaikovsky's music. And the fifth represents this transition from something that is youthful, something that is beautiful and full of joy. It goes through a lot of tribulations and a lot of conflict in the music, to then arrive at the end, which is really truly the way that he accepts his fate and he accepts who he is.